How's it going, guys? My name is Chad. I signed up for the group because I just wanted to practice. I've only done this a couple times so far. My favorite comedians is Patrice O'Neill and Robin Williams. And let me know when you're ready. I think that names are really interesting. We all sort of fit into our name somehow. You know, two people fall in love, they fall in love when they get drunk enough to, have sex in the back of a Honda hatchback, now Yukon 9 months later. And then your parents, or parents, whatever you got, they name you after whatever egotistical or self-centered thing that they relate to. And bam, you become, and you start to form around this title, this name. Like, what's your name?
Liz.
Liz. You look like a Liz. And what's your name?
Monty.
Monty. I think I could see that. You I'm really thrown off with. Juan, I would have never guessed that. But I relate to that because my name is Chad and I don't really feel like I'm a Chad. I don't feel like it really fits. I wish I could actually have a different name. Like a rapper, he can change his name. Black people can get away with anything except with gun charges. Curtis Jackson, he changed his name to 50 Cent, which he had a really cool name. And then he switched it to a stupid name, but it works. I met this black woman once. She named herself after an adjective and a noun. She called herself Fearless Cotton. To me, it sounds like a militia group for retributions, but it works. I envy it because she has the balls to do it. And you don't really make fun of it, at least not to her face. Chad, you can make fun of, and to my face. Like the Chad. Chadillac, the Chadster, Chadwick, Chadfack, whatever. But it just seems like such a white name for a Hispanic. Almost as if the doctor saw my white breadedness from the womb and told my parents, you better name this kid accordingly. The little fucker's wearing a cardigan in there. I'm pretty sure my parents' response was, "Kid? You don't know how I'm letting this." My own, I just think it's kind of funny though because you never see white people named with Hispanic names like Juan or Diez or Taco, My wife even makes fun of my name. She calls me, well, she's white, so there's a superiority complex there. But she calls me just Chad. Just Chad. She does that and she does her hair like I'm all emo and shit. I laugh, it's like a recurring joke with us. So, I laugh because, I want to come there. Like over and over for like the next few decades until one of us dies. So who's the joke really on? But I love my wife though because she, when I first wrote that joke, I didn't want to tell her because of the whole coming in the pussy thing. But she laughed, and that was pretty shocking to me, and so I came to her. White is right. But don't get me wrong, Chad isn't a bad name like this to you guys, maybe. But to me, I really don't like it. I truly do. And it might go back to how I got my name, which is my dad initially wanted to name me Carlos, which would have made this bit a whole fucking different essay. I really think I would have been up here in Dickies in a Raiders jersey, versus this shit. But my mom decided to name me Chad, and she named me after a 70s soap opera actor named Chad Everett, who she apparently was in love with. So while my dad's out working, picking coffee beans or whatever, I don't know, she's at home fantasizing about this guy, Chad Everett. Fantasize. I think we all know what that means. My mom was definitely finger blasting herself.
Oh, God.
No, I bet you that if, Chad ever showed up at the door, I would have been aborted. Either way, she would have had a Chad in her. That's it. Thank you.
First of all, no offense. I thought you're Middle Eastern, so.
Yeah, everyone thinks that too. I should.
Yeah, do you have any trouble in the airport?
If I grow a beard, or more than this.
Okay. So you're playing the stereotype thing. So you're Hispanic, right?
Yeah.
So your mom wants you to be more white. So you when you write a joke, like you list what it's like to be, what the characteristic of being white, like, and I already pick up trouble. Write something simple, write about 10 of them, and then put it onto you. So you would be doing all those white things, other than having the name Chad. Putting in a truck, wearing one of those.
I don't think NRA is specific to white though. But good point.
So you know what I mean? Like wearing the characteristic of being white.
Cool.
I think you have a really good way about you. You just need more practice. That's all it basically is. Because you listen to the audience and how they react to you, and then you start changing. I've watched you move a little bit. So you're sensitive to what's happening out there, and that's a really good part of how to connect with an audience. I just think you need to do it over and over again to see where you can punch and where you don't. That's basically
This is my third time, so.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think if you're going to go there like you did with your wife and the name and the nickname she had for you, you could probably do the same thing with your dad. Like he wanted Carlos, but at the end of the day, he agreed with your mom because he wanted to come in her over, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
Might as well, right? I've already crossed the line.
Right?
Okay.
And the Middle Eastern thing is fun, something you can play off of. You could definitely play off of that.
Yeah, I need to.
And comedians do that all the time, and it really does work.
Well, I lived in LA for a little bit in Little Armenia, and nobody fucked with me there. They were just like, cousin, what's up? That's a good word.
I just like how personable that you were, as far as just bringing us into your life and stuff. And also, I kind of wanted something more to happen when you brought the audience in. You're like, what's your name and stuff. I don't know. I wanted you to play it a little bit more. I thought there was more coming, like from.
That's a big thing with me, though, is that like the crowd work is something I need to work on.
Yeah, I like the fact
really
that you did it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I wanted it to be, I don't know, another source of laughter, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the material. Like you jokes. I mean, of course, that's like strange to hear like some of this stuff. And I know you probably meant to have some of it said like under your breath, but just really audible. But I'm going to do that. Oh yeah, of course yes. But yeah.
What do you mean that like it wasn't pronunciated enough, or?
No. It's like I say, I know you meant.
Well, you got a beanie on, goddammit.
More volume.
I'm kidding. What's up?
Maybe you had a mic, it'd be easier.
Yeah, that's true.
Why did you bring a mic?
I left it in the car.
Just two comments for you. When you were talking about how your dad wanted to name you Carlos, is that right? And you said the bit would have been different. I would like to see the bit in his the stereotypical accent, just do your set, but change it up and have it be in
Right.
Spanish accent.
Okay.
Maybe turn around and have some sort of prop, like a hat or something, and then change your personality when you turn around to your Hispanic side.
But see that I truly am white Brits. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think you don't strike me as white, Like you can add more white in your act and compare it to what would you be like if you're more Latino, are you work in a Chinese restaurant or that kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, and then one more thing. When you were talking about somehow your mom was fantasizing Chad or something, right? And then factor, and then I think we were assuming like this is what she's doing, but I think it'd be a perfect time for you to break that assumption and have it be like something very like not dirty, I guess. Because everybody thought it was going to be dirty, right?
Right.
In your head. So I feel like it'd be funny if you said something like
So general consensus, did you guys feel like the finger blasting was too much?
No.
Or did
it
you-
should be.
Or did it
It's
add?
too much, but it's good.
Well, yeah, it was too much, but do you think your assumption, it helped it versus hurt it, right?
Yeah.
I like the finger blast.
My mom does too.
Personally, I mean,
I'm never sharing this with my mom.
I mean, also, I think a lot of it, like, you know, I wrote about, like, you know, because of that, it can have, we'll see, like, oh, baby child, you know, and, like,
I feel like you
some
can't
like,
go
justice opinion is
too
not
far.
necessarily.
Or if you do, it's good.
Yeah.
Whenever someone breaks that boundary, it's a good thing.
You should like tag it more since it's a
You know, I did have a tag, and I just remembered it. You know, she finger blasted herself while pregnant with me. Then she named me after him. What the, you know, that kind of thing.
You were really soft in the first minute. You were really quiet, and then you got a big laugh with your drum charges. People wanted to laugh then because it was really, really quiet, and then all of a sudden drum charges had exploded. And I think when you do that, it can surprise people, and then you can do one after the other where you bring that with the chat and all of that, and then you just keep going. But it was a surprise because we wanted to laugh. It was like, boom, oh my god! And then you did the finger thing. It was like, oh my god, again. I think you start building that, and you really keep the audience rolling.
So, gotcha. Cool. Well, thank you guys.
Right.